energía baja, falta de concentración, niebla mental. You might be dehydrated. Gatorade Zero Powders han sido diseñados científicamente para ayudarte a mejorar el balance de hidratación en el cuerpo. Hechos con la mezcla número 1 de electrolitos, sin colores ni sabores artificiales. Shop now online or at retailers nationwide. Gatorade hydrates better than water. Is it in you? Signos de dehidratación leve y moderada. Consulta a tu médico si los síntomas persisten.
Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
You know, we've talked about this a few times in the past about how sometimes when things happen to me, I feel like they're happening at me.
Yes.
Like the universe is sitting somewhere behind a curtain just laughing at me.
Yes.
Like,
you take things very personally.
I can, yes. And I just had another example of that. Maybe people can relate to this. I don't know. But when I'm unloading the dishwasher, you know, we have coffee mugs that have the little rim around the bottom of it. And oftentimes water will get trapped on that. Yeah. And I'll pick it up not knowing that there's a little bit of water on top of the bottom of the coffee mug. And when I pull it out, it always lands on my feet. And I hate having wet feet. And so I feel like it's just a little practical joke the universe is pulling on me.
Sure.
And one time we were frantically cleaning because we had guests coming over, and I pull a coffee mug out and the water spilled all over my groinal region, and it looked like I peed myself. And the universe just chuckles.
Well, there's a lot of things that happen to us in this life that we have to figure out how to deal with and we encounter, and they can sometimes be life-changing. They can sometimes be things that we just have to work through. And in this case, I would say it just sounds like you're being a little bitch. Do you think maybe you're being a little bitch?
I think maybe I need to go back to therapy. That might be a good plan. Anyway, it's the inbox of oddities, and
this is where we share your correspondence, your emails, your social medias. If you sent us a message on Patreon, we love it.
We do. Ken Jethro, okay, you've mentioned various forms of synesthesia in your oddities, but the discussion in part of the My Red is Not Your Red episode finally made me share mine. I have two things that work together to give me somewhat of a workable solution. I'm unable to perceive the passage of time. 10 minutes or 10 hours. I can't perceive the passage of time as it occurs. They're both the same to me. That's not to say that I don't get stressed about being late for something, but I am also stressed because I have other logical cues that time is passing. If I'm stuck in traffic for 5 minutes or 2 hours, it's all the same to me, but I see that the clock has changed or realize that I have listened to 3 episodes of Box of Oddities while waiting for the traffic to clear. So I'm aware of the passage of time through outside reference cues. It can be a good thing at times, since I don't get frustrated sitting in a traffic jam because while it took others 2 hours, it took me only a minute or two. I have also found myself deciding to take a break from a project to get some lunch, only to find that it's after dinner and everybody's already gone to bed. Wow. Now the synesthesia part. While I cannot perceive the passage of time, I do perceive how far into the future or past something is. If I think of somebody's birthday that is coming up soon, that thought will be colored red in my brain. If it has passed and it will be quite a ways off, then I see it in blue when I think of it.
That makes sense. Red means immediate.
Blue means chill. It follows the spectrum from violet a long way into the future. Blue is sooner than violet. Green is about 6 months out. Orange is within the next 3 weeks or so. And red is within 3 days. A dark red, almost maroon, is generally today. Wow.
Now, that would be incredibly handy if I remembered when people's birthdays were.
Yeah, because I know. Color's
that's the first step, I
not
think.
going to help either one of us there. The even stranger thing is if something is about 3 weeks in the future, then it's orange. Once it has passed, it is violet, and I am thinking about when it will happen again, since it will be a year or so more. But if I think about how long ago it happened, then it would be reddish color.
Because you're looking in reverse.
Yeah, it was just a few days ago when it happened. So an event can be 2 colors depending on if I'm looking forward to when it will happen or backward when it did happen. Not only does it give me a color to let me know how far off it is when I think of something, but it works the other way also. I think of a color, and then all the things related to that color come up in my memory, and I know what items are in yellow zone, in blue zone, or whatever.
Oh, that's interesting. I like that very much. That reminds me of like the file boxes that I feel like I have in my brain, where oftentimes certain things fit in the same file box, but
Sure.
I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it's connected to something that I don't know connects them.
So this is kind of what this guy is experiencing, except he's color-coded the boxes.
I love that.
As time passes, they move through the colors. This is my total perception of time passing. It is only through the colors that things pass through that I can perceive time.
You know, I'm thrilled for you that you don't have to manually move everything from box to box. That would be exhausting.
Most people do not realize I have this issue because there are so many external cues that I see. If something happened on Wednesday, then I can do the math between then and today or calculate the time on a clock to know how much time has passed. So I'm aware of the passage of time, but just not perceiving it as time is passing.
All I can think is how amazing that must be for like a really boring job. Because you're like, okay, well, I just got here. Time to clock out.
Kind of hard to explain, but that is the best I can do. As a child, I was always aware of my shadow and could tell about how long I was doing something outside, but never inside.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a sundial. That's from Harold. Harold, that's fascinating.
That is incredible. Paul writes, of course, I was listening to this episode while driving with the windows down and waving to an elderly woman walking her dog when JG says, it needs to be more slutty. The look on that poor woman's face.
I love that.
Thanks, Paul.
Regarding our upcoming Zoom gathering of freaks, that's Saturday. Susie writes, I will be at Daytona Speedway for a NASCAR race. Could I still come to the meeting? I'll keep it muted. Yes, of course you can.
I wish that you would. And also, please do. Hey guys, how's it going? Meow. I just had my first boo effect, and it's a sad one. Oh, no. I'm catching up on episodes from April. Today is August 26, 2026. Yesterday, the world lost one of our most amazing humans, Dolly Parton.
Yeah, we were stunned by it.
My youngest daughter, Kaylee, was one of her biggest fans. We both cried on hearing of her passing. Anyhoozle, on my way to work, listening to the episode that was released April 22nd, the thing in the middle was things you didn't know about Dolly Parton.
Oh, my God.
All the feelings came back, and I had to hold back the tears. She will forever be missed. Rest in peace, Dolly. Sincerely, Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world's a little bit of a darker place, if that's even possible. But yeah, without Dolly, it's just not going to be the same.
I feel like my grandma died. If I liked my grandma.
Not your grandma. But
no, my grandmother's.
She was evil.
My grandmothers weren't anything to be upset about. But if she was a nice grandmother.
Yeah.
Like what I imagine a grandma would be like. I lost that. Sort of. This message comes from Alec. The other night, me and my husband were fooling around, and I just blurted out thoughtfully, did you know there's something called sad nipple syndrome? And proceeded to tell him what it is. He looked very concerned that I brought it up at that moment and asked, do you think you have that? I told him, nah, I learned it on the box of Oddities and I thought it was interesting. Thank God he's a weirdo like me and it didn't ruin the mood. He knows my ADHD might be doing ADHD things. Thanks for always giving me fun facts to blurt out at bad times. P.S. Still dreaming of an all-black Box of Oddities logo t-shirt.
Oh.
All black, meaning the shirt's black and the logo's white, or the shirt's black and the logo's black?
Maybe we should put up a white logo, black t-shirt option.
I guess we could do both.
Yeah, okay. You know the old saying, that glasses make you look smarter? Well, I don't know if that's true, but I have to tell you, these new frames that I got, I feel smarter because I saved a ton of money. I got them from Zenni. Zenni's an online eyewear shop with stylish prescription glasses, sunglasses, and customizable lens options at prices you are not going to believe. You can get a pair starting at under $30. It's easy. Just go to their site, pick a frame, enter your prescription, customize your lenses, and they ship them right to your door. No store visit, no pressure. And I have to say, these are my favorite frames. For a long time, I'd been wearing the same kind of frames. Even when I got a new pair of glasses, I would get the same frame. Now I feel like I got a fresh new look. I got the exact type of frame I wanted. I got progressive lenses. I got the transition lenses. I got the special protection. And I could not believe how affordable it was. Go to Zenni.com and check it out for yourself. Over 150,000 five-star reviews. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face before you order them. Be honest, you need new glasses. Autumn's coming, and that scratched-up pair has done its job. Upgrade today with Zenni. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use podcast15 for 15% off your first order. Plus, free shipping on all U.S. orders over $65. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. It's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15.
Starting or growing your own business can be intimidating and lonely at times. Your to-do list may feel endless with new tasks, and lists can easily begin to overrun your life. So finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything as a built-in business partner can be a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Gymshark, Rare Beauty, and Heinz, to brands just getting started. Shopify has hundreds of ready-to-use templates that can help you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand's style. And you can tackle all the important tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics and more. No need to save multiple websites or try to figure out what platform is hosting the tool that you need. And if people haven't heard about your brand, you can get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you, with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns to reach customers wherever they're scrolling or strolling. Start your business today with the industry's best business partner, Shopify, and start hearing. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/realm. Go to shopify.com/realm. That's shopify.com/realm.
We got this anonymous message from our website. Hi, Kat and JG. I think it would be very helpful for listeners to have a list of advertisers somewhere on your website. Yeah, that's something that we're in the process of restructuring things.
Yeah.
And that's something that we will look at adding to the website.
Yes.
I think that's an excellent suggestion.
It absolutely is. And it's been on our to-do list. And now we're coming into a new phase where that might actually be a lot easier for everyone. And yay, great suggestion.
Yay.
Yay. So we got a message from Zach.
Zach is one of the founding members of the Order of Freaks. He's been with us for years and has taken the responsibility upon himself to create a spreadsheet of all of the episodes that Box of Oddities has done. So he's a pretty important freak.
Zach went to his brother's wedding in Maine and had asked for some sightseeing recommendations. Kat and JG, Zach writes, made it home a few minutes ago. That being said, wedding went well and had some seafood for you guys. Managed to see Stephen King's house as well as getting to see the restaurant where a portion of the original It was filmed.
Yeah.
Didn't have enough time to go to the Cryptozoology Museum, but that will be something to do for the next time I make it up. That being said, hope all is well. Hope to see you in my neck of the woods someday in the not too distant future.
Thanks, Zach, and I hope you can make the Zoom gathering tomorrow. Kat and JG, I've heard a few Box episodes lately where you discuss some people's brains sensing things differently than others. Stop me if you've heard this one. But did you know that not all people can imagine taste? When I say imagine, I mean the normal recall of your senses in your brain. With sight, you can see in your mind what a person or objects look like. With hearing, you can recall music, repeat conversations or whatever, and actually hear it in your head. Yeah, sometimes more than I like.
Yeah.
But with taste, not all people can recall it in the mind. I learned this in an Oliver Sacks book, of which I've read 3. I think it was Musicophilia. You bought me that book.
I did.
Tales of Music in the Brain. Until I read this, I just assumed everyone can imagine taste just like sight or sound. I figured it was a standard human ability. I was very surprised to learn otherwise. For myself, I can think of pizza, for example, and exactly imagine the taste of it, as if I'm eating it. Just like sight or sound memory in my brain. My mother can do it, my wife cannot, my sister cannot. If you start asking people about this, many realize they cannot imagine taste like they can sight or seeing. They tell me they know what a certain thing is supposed to taste like.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, no, I mean, I know what things taste like, but I can't imagine it. Like, I can't conjure it. And
to me, like, if I imagine taking a bite of pizza, I can recall the taste, but I think I'm really recalling more the aroma, because taste and smell are so closely connected.
I think mine's more about texture.
Okay.
And you know that meme that we talked about, it was a while back, where you can look at almost anything and imagine what it will feel like on your tongue? You know, because of that oral phase that you go through as a kid, so you lick everything. I think that's probably what that part is. Like, I can imagine what it will be like in my mouth. It sounds weird to say. But I guess I can't understand exactly what you mean by remembering the taste.
He goes on to say, it's pretty helpful when deciding what I want to eat because I can taste food items in my mind to figure out what sounds good. Start asking around. You'll find some people can imagine taste and others can't. It's interesting. Wow, right here, right in this room, we've seen that. Love from Nashville, Todd.
Todd, I wonder if that leads to some people eating differently. Like, if you can imagine what food tastes like, maybe I'm not an overeater. Maybe I'm just always interested in what something tastes like. You know, maybe my brain's like, ooh, maybe that's good. And, you know, where you might already know, my brain goes, maybe not. I don't know.
And maybe because I can, that's why I'm reluctant to try new things. I know what something tastes like. I know I like it, especially at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm not going to often order something at a restaurant I've never had before.
No.
Energía baja, falta de concentración, niebla mental. You might be dehydrated. Gatorade Zero Powders han sido diseñados científicamente para ayudarte a mejorar el balance de hidratación en el cuerpo. Hechos con la mezcla número 1 de electrolitos sin colores ni sabores artificiales. Shop now online or at retailers nationwide. Gatorade hydrates better than water. Is it in you? Signos de dehidratación leve y moderada. Consulta a tu médico si los síntomas persisten.
Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
Kat and Jethro, hope you have recovered from your trip to Maine. Mostly. You did a story on cemeteries from an email I sent back in April. Growing up around cemeteries and funeral homes, I enjoy the history behind odd things. One of the people I follow on Facebook is the undertaker's daughter. She runs the funeral home in Savannah, Tennessee, and does stories on history around Tennessee. So I thought you might be interested in a story from a 100-year-old former World War II employee from Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Oh,
wow.
Part of the Manhattan Project.
Very cool.
Hope you're having a great summer. CC. Thank you, CC. Yeah, I'm going to check that out.
I'm currently working on writing a series of mystery podcast stories. Recently, when I opened my podcast player, all the shows I normally listen to were all gone, with the exception of, you guessed it, the box of oddities.
Excellent. Our plan is working.
That inspired my little cabal story.
Ooh.
My apologies, I should have explained before sending a little chunk of mystery. Always a fan, George.
Hey there, just a quick voice note in hopes of encouraging you both.
Hey guys, it's Johnny. Pull up your bootstraps. We're riding with dying. I just wanted to give this message to Kat and you too, JG, because I love you both. But I just left my dad's house in Jersey. He lives pretty far away, about an hour and a half, so not as far as Maine. He's in hospice. He's wearing his cancer pants. We've been lucky to get 7 years when he was only given 6 months, but we're landing the plane. We're all in really good spirits. We have 6 senses of humor. Last visit, he said, I'm really afraid of walking over there because I might fall. My sister said, well, use the cane. He goes, no, that doesn't work. And then she said, well, use the walker. And he goes, oh, I'll kill myself if I use that. To which my stepmom responded with, and where's the walker? So we're all in good spirits. But the point of my call is when I got in the truck, I thought of you, Kat. I was compartmentalizing my anxieties and my emotions, and just thought you must have had to do a lot of that too when you left Maine to head back home. And so, of course, I guess you would make home anywhere. You too. I've been following you a long time, and you move all the time. But anyway. I just wanted to send a message to you to let you know that you have an empathetic soul up here in the north who is thinking about you both as you guys go through your process, and as I go through mine. And even though we don't know each other, we can stand together and give ourselves the grace to let those waves of emotion come over us when they do, when you're dealing with those stressful life things. So anyway, that's it. I just hope to give to you what, you've given to me and all of us just by being your sweet little selves. And it was great meeting you in Philadelphia. I'm so glad you like the RBG drawing. I see her cute little facey poo poking out from your bookshelf. So that's a gift to me as well. And so, I don't know. I thought I'd say hi. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Wow. Okay, Johnny, we are sorry that you're going through this. We certainly can relate to it. And Kat she's very deeply moved by your message. In fact, she doesn't want to talk right now after hearing it again. What I will do is read you the response that Kat sent to Johnny.
You're such a dick.
Johnny, I have had just about enough of your sweetness. This is outrageous, and I will not stand for it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a sharing-size bag of sour Skittles waiting to comfort me. Let the citric acid dehydrate me. For real, though, I don't know how lucky I got in life to have people like you in it. I appreciate you, and we're sending love and all that business to your family. Now, go on, get. Katrina Walls.
Yes. Okay, I went through all of our messages, and I can't see anywhere where I'm to know your real name. So I'll just call you Machines Bleed 2, who sent us this message. I'm listening to box 616, and you're talking about terms of endearment around the world. And when you got to Australia, I got excited because I thought you'd say cunt. But you said cobber instead. This is erasure. For real, though, I've only heard cobber once. I remember it at least. And it was last year. An old man I was sitting next to said it to a bird on a few occasions. And I was trying to figure out what the fuck that means. For a while, I thought he was accusing the bird of being cops.
Oh, copper, yeah.
And he was a birds aren't real conspiracy theorist. A lot of immigrants here use mate a lot, which spikes my blood pressure because here in Australia, we call mates cunts, and we call cunts mate. Probably generational as well. But I don't hear mate much either from people born here. I think it's rural, or said when it's assumed we say it a lot.
Yeah, you can thank Paul Hogan for that.
Or just the real blokey types say it, usually tradies, etc. We also use it as an expression of, bro, what the fuck? Where we extend it like mate, which that totally makes sense to me. Like, mate. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
But I guess it wouldn't sound like mate when you said it because you have the cute accent, and mine just sounds like, Anyway, thank you so much. Machines bleed too. I love, love, love reading everything that you send me.
And we love reading everything that any of you send us. And I really wish, going through the emails, there are so many we have not been able to respond to. Again, I just want to emphasize, we always read the emails. And even if you don't hear back from us, we appreciate it. We love it. And please continue sending us emails at curator@theboxofoddities.com.
Yes. Also, we did get a message on social media asking what our email was. So there's that answer there.
Yeah.
Curator@theboxofoddities.com.
We'll see you next time.
Until then, keep flying that freak flag.
And fly it proudly, you beautiful freak.
NFL football season is here, which means when you switch to Verizon, it feels like touchdown, because you get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube on us when you buy an eligible 5G phone on select unlimited plans, which means you can watch every out-of-market game every Sunday afternoon, and it's all on us. Now that's the Verizon way to kick off the NFL football season right. Switch and get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube on us, only with Verizon.
The right window treatments change everything. Your sleep, your privacy, the way every room looks and feels. At Blinds.com, we've spent 30 years making it surprisingly simple to get exactly what your home needs. We've covered over 25 million windows and have 50,000 five-star reviews to prove we deliver. Whether you DIY it or want a pro to handle everything from measure to install, we have you covered. Real design professionals, free samples, zero pressure. Right now, get up to 45% off site-wide, plus get a free professional measure at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions apply.